It's been a while, and a really long while, and you guys have probably been wondering where I've been. I've wanted to make this video for a while and kind of like tried writing out ideas, but I feel like if I tried to script this in any way, this video would never get made. So this is probably going to be really long and messy. There's a lot of important stuff that I wanted to talk about concerning just like me and the future of this channel. And based on the last time I kind of made one of these, a lot of you guys were like really awesome in the comments and just like really supportive and really understanding. And a lot of you were hoping to see an update in a few months just to kind of catch up and see if anything had changed, because it's clear that you guys want to know more about like what's going on with me and with this channel. And considering it's been what, 5 months since my last video, I just had to make this video. But so what is going on? So I made that last video and then COVID happened and it just kind of threw a wrench in a lot of my plans. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's been a really rough few months and it's taken its toll. So I kind of just disappeared, and it wasn't my intention to do that. Basically, you know, so the thing I think that's important to talk about is what's gonna happen moving forward. Like, am I still making videos? Am I still gonna run this channel if I still want to make videos, if I still plan on making videos? And the truth is, I do still want to make videos and I do still want to have this channel, but I want things to be different moving forward. And I'm terrified but excited, and it's time. And I was hoping to announce it like when I had a video ready to go, but part of why I'm making this video is just to update you guys, because I hate the fact that I've been gone for as long as I've been gone without really much word. So I thought I would sit down and make this video just to tell you guys what my plans are. Basically, I'm rebranding, debranding, I guess. I'm getting rid of Film Radar as an idea. I mean, I've been toying around with this idea for a few years, but I'm just going with my name. Hi, Daniel Netzel, nice to meet you. And there are a few reasons for that decision that I wanted to talk about. Number one, I think a big thing that I'm trying to do moving forward is just be less afraid of sharing myself. It's not why I got into this. It's definitely not ever going to be like what drives me to make content. I'm not a vlogger. I'm not, you know, I'm just not one of those channels, you know. I like keeping things private, and maybe it's just because I suffer through so much depression and anxiety that it's just not an appealing thought sharing all that with the world. But I'm trying to get better about it, because I know that I've only hurt myself by kind of keeping a distance between me and the content. And I mean, it's called YouTube after all, right? Like, people want to see people, and I feel like I've limited myself a lot by putting a name on it. By having the name Film Radar, it always just kind of made me feel this added pressure for each video to really be this, you know, super intensive project that took me hundreds of hours to put together. And it also, because the name is Film Radar, it always made me feel kind of boxed in. And I mean, I did experiment a few times, but for the most part, I mean, it's been just film and television, and that's something that has bothered me for a while. And maybe it's all in my head. Maybe I'm just like inventing that excuse, that barrier. Like, there's nothing inherently in having any YouTube name that says you can't make a certain type of content, but I personally always felt that way, that, you know, it just wouldn't feel right to have a channel called Film Radar if I start talking about music or politics or video games. It just didn't seem like it would fit. And so that's probably the biggest reason that I want to make this transition, is to feel more free to cover whatever I want to talk about. And, you know, like, being that film is my main passion, that means I'm still going to make film video essays. Like, the content itself is more or less going to be consistent with what you guys are already used to. I just hope to broaden to different topics. And so, for example, the video that I'm working on right now is easily the biggest project I've ever taken on. It is the most ambitious video I've ever tried to make, is on the video game Bloodborne. I actually am going to be making at least 2 videos, maybe 3, but at least 2 videos on Bloodborne. They're both going to be very different. It's not going to be like a part 1, part 2 kind of situation, and that's why they're going to be split, because one is just like a really thorough breakdown of the lore, and then the other video is going to be more of like a traditional video essay that you guys would be used to, kind of just arguing why I think Bloodborne is like the greatest game ever made and has just like pitch perfect game design that I wish other developers took note from. I'm also working on a video about David Blaine, just kind of going to be like a biography documentary sort of video. I mean, I've got a lot of different ideas in the works, and the hope is to start finding ways of getting more content out, because the system I've had this whole time is just clearly never going to work. I've done it for 5 years, and I mean, I still stress about paying my bills 5 years later. So, and it's not about the money. Like, I think anybody in my position as a creator knows exactly what I mean, but like, it's not about the money. It's about the fact that to do these videos right, it takes time, and the less I have to worry about, you know, getting a check to pay the bills, the more I can focus on doing my own work. But it's been impossible, you know, getting a video out every month or 2. It just doesn't work. And so, but I don't want to get to a point where I'm just like lazy about it. You know, I still want to make videos that I'm really excited about. And so the idea, and I mean, it's going to be an experimentation. We're going to see how it goes, you know, just moving forward with it, kind of like trial by fire. But I want to have a balance of like the videos that take me 2 to 3 months to put together, but then sprinkled throughout have a video that took me like 2 days to put together, or maybe even less. And I don't know exactly what that's going to look like yet. The idea is just to experiment, and I want to find a way to just have that balance. And I hope that is the way to do it. But I mean, I guess we'll see, because maybe I do that video that takes me like 2 days to make and everybody absolutely hates it and thinks I'm just like lazy. I don't know. But I'm trying to figure something out, because I still care about making videos. Like, it's crazy. Like 5 years in, and I feel like I've never made it. You know, like I've seen a lot of my friends get to a point where they're just totally comfortable between Patreon or merch or whatever, and just thinking about what I could do with that kind of money. Like, hire a composer so I wasn't using the same basic royalty-free bullshit that everybody else does. You know, if I could hire other editors or like animators, and even if it was still just a solo effort, even if I didn't hire anybody else and it was just still the same like solo show, man, it would be a lot easier if I wasn't just constantly back up against the wall. Like, I think for some people that's conducive for creativity, and I think I've seen that sometimes, but more often than not, it just makes me anxious and it just makes me stressed, and then the work suffers. I don't know, I know I'm rambling at this point, but I just wanted to sit down and just talk to you guys and just be honest. And, you know, and the idea is to kind of make this more of a regular thing, because I don't want you guys to think I'm just dead or like done with this YouTube channel. I don't know, that last video was like tough to make, but the reception was so good, like so beyond anything that I expected, and it was really nice, like, to see you guys actually give a shit about what I'm going through, and not just like, hey, where's the next video, but, you know, like people who actually took the time to hear what I was going through as a person. And it meant a lot to me, and I don't want to leave you guys in the dark anymore. I can't make any promises, and I won't make any promises, because I am still an absolute mess, like, plain and simple. That said, I'm really like cautiously excited about the future. I'm still not in a great place mentally, but I'm doing okay. I'm getting through, and this has been helping me a lot, like this motivation and, you know, just trying to have a positive outlook on the future. I honestly have no idea when I'm getting a video out, just to be like totally transparent with you guys. The plan is just to finish this Bloodborne video, take as long as it takes, because I want to get it right. The plan is to just keep staying with that inspiration and that motivation. I'm still doing the series with Tyler, and I would love for you guys to check that out. I've worked really hard on them. He's worked really hard on them. But so we'll see. And then I do hope to post more videos like this. And if this is something that you guys do want to regularly see, please let me know. I have been trying to get better about like just feeling more comfortable sharing me. And so I've been kind of as an exercise and kind of as just like a fun thing to do. I've been streaming on Twitch. What? Dude. Whoa. Dude, how am I supposed to fucking heal? He doesn't stop attacking! No! I'm dead. Dude, honestly though, the boss run is way more fucking frustrating than the actual fight. Like, if I could just get to the boss without having to deal with this cockamamie fucking bullshit literally every single time I fucking died. I don't have any sort of consistent schedule. It's just like when I feel like doing it. But I would love if any of you guys ever, you know, stopped in and hung out sometime. A few of you guys have come in and checked it out already, which I really, really appreciate. But other than that, I mean, the hope is to get to a point of at least 2 videos a month. I know I said that before and absolutely, completely spectacularly missed the mark on that. But really what I wanted to say, you know, to sum it up, Film Radar is no more as a thing, but I'm still here, the channel's still gonna be here, and it's still gonna be the videos that you guys know and love, but branching out to different topics besides just movies and TV, because it's time to change things up. It's time for the channel to evolve, and in the meantime, I'm going to be experimenting with some different stuff, and I'm gonna keep streaming on Twitch very sporadically. But so I think that's it. I really appreciate you guys like sticking with me. I'm sorry I keep just disappearing on you without any notice, but it's right now for bigger and better things to come in the future. I haven't forgotten about you guys. I haven't forgotten about this channel, and I still want to. I just want to come back in a big way, you know, and especially if I am doing this, like, I'm fucking terrified. If I'm being really honest, I'm terrified that the rebrand, debrand, whatever is going to go over horribly, and it's just going to completely like destroy everything that I built. But I feel like it's the right thing to do, and I just want to say thank you guys to, like, you know, anyone who is sticking around this far with me, and you know, who's gonna stick with me in the future. And I hope you do, because I'm really excited about the stuff that I'm working on, and I think you guys are gonna be really excited to see it. At least I hope so. Just being here at all, like 5 years later, I would not be doing this if you guys weren't still watching. So just thank you for sticking around, and I hope that, you know, COVID and all this stuff has been treating you guys better than it has been treating me. I hope that the lockdown's been good for you. I really, you know, I know a few people who that's the case for, and I hope that's true for you. And if not, know that you are not alone. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know how to wrap this up. I've been talking for way too long, but just, I don't know. I wanted to sit down and open up about some of these things and update you guys on what's happening in the future. And stay tuned. I don't know for sure when it's coming out, but I will be posting more actively. And then, yeah, feel free to, you know, hop in Twitch if you ever want to ask me questions, progress updates. I do not mind. I promise we can talk about whatever when you guys join. But I think that's it. I hope. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again, hopefully very soon.